Hi Scorpio, welcome in a monthly reading for the month of September. If you are a Scorpio Sun Moon Rising, then feel welcome to watch this video, and I guess we'll get started. So, Scorpio, the first card you got for the month of September is Two of Wands. So it tells me that you are doing some thinking in the month of September. You're probably looking at something objectively, trying to look at your life maybe in overall objectively, but I kind of get a sense that maybe you are focusing on some specific thing that you are holding in your hands and trying to see through it. And maybe you are looking so deeply at this thing you are holding in your hands that you can't even see anything around you. So it's not maybe about your life and overall, but just something specific. You're trying to look at something specific in the objective way. You're trying to see through it because maybe you got a sense, like maybe you got lost in the details. But there's definitely like you trying to look through something, look at something objectively and like focus on one specific thing. So it's not like you're trying to do all at once, but there's something like specific you're trying to focus on. However, the next card is the Justice reversed. So maybe there's something like a little bit negative that you're trying to focus on and look objectively on. I kind of get a feeling like there was something that, as I said, maybe you see it as something negative, but now you kind of want to see this more objectively in a way you don't want to see it only in the negative sense. So you're trying to look at it objectively because this thing is kind of like very blurry for you because you see it in the way you put on your glasses that only show this case in your way, like how you interpret this. But now you're trying to see this thing in more of a way without your feelings included in this, or how you perceive the situation or stuff like that. Or maybe you just try to see the positives in the situation. However, yeah, it might be about anything. It might be about the other person, maybe about the breakup, about some conflicts you have with someone, etc, etc, etc. It might be about anything. Yeah, and why you are kind of doing this is maybe because you kind of want to free yourself from it. You kind of want to see the situation as it is and kind of let go of it. Because I think like you are really like holding on. You notice that you are holding on to the situation, this person or whatever it might be, because you still kind of have this grudge. You still have those negative feelings inside of you that are keep kind of making you hold on to this thing, this past conflict, even not past, but just some conflict or maybe break up with someone, just something that you perceived as something negative. But now you kind of are tired of this and maybe you want to let go of it, but to kind of do this you have to first like look objectively at it. It might be but yeah, I guess that's it. So the next card is the Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, so it's you like going outside of your point of view, if that makes sense. Maybe you were kind of hurt by this situation you are now thinking about. Maybe you are just like closed off. You maybe weren't sharing your feelings about this to anyone. Maybe it was just like keeping you down, making you feel like, you know, in a negative way, or just the anger or sadness about this were just like, you know, keeping you down, keeping you upset. So it's just something that is kind of holding you down, and now you're just like, as I said, I get this sense of you being tired of this, and you're just in this mood like, oh man, it's time to let go. I don't want to deal with that anymore. And it's just like this. Maybe you realized that this was maybe childish or whatever, and now you're just like, you think that it's better to kind of let go than keep kind of hurting yourself by this or making you angry, because you realize that it doesn't do anything. Like, holding on to this is not a solution. So yeah, basically the month of September is about you looking objectively at the situation, trying to figure out the positives of it, or just seeing the situation as it is really, and just freeing yourself from it, basically. Maybe, as I said, you are hurt by this, and now you just and that's what were kind of keeping you down, as I said, because maybe you had this phase when you were just like, in the shadow, like you couldn't overcome this, what you are thinking about now, but now you just get up and keep going. Okay, so now we'll get some clarification on that, some deeper meaning. So we have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, as I said, with this Ace of Cups, it's like you being just like tired, and now you finally like open up, and you don't keep yourself closed anymore. You don't keep yourself even closed-minded, I would say, because before you didn't see the situation maybe objectively. That's why you're trying now to see it in the more objective way, like as it is. And now you are open for this, and you're open to kind of open yourself in general for other people's, or for solutions, for actually seeing the situation as it is. Because I said, maybe you had this time when you lastly maybe feel like you're down or angry, and it was like, as I said, keeping you upset, and you are just like, in this hermit zone when you just wanted to, be alone, maybe stuff like that, like overthink some stuff. And now you're kind of getting out of this stage where you are getting more open. And we also have Six of Pentacles, and I will check it for being sure. Oops. Okay. So, Pentacles. Okay, so you're basically like, it's pretty simple with those two cards. It's you being open for receiving and giving. It's like you being open and receiving and giving, so it's very like simple. And maybe even not for receiving and giving like in the sense you think, more in the sense like you are open for getting informations also. Like you are open for receiving informations. Like, as I said, seeing the situation as it is. And as I said, you are just like open to let go. Just don't hold it on in you. You just open and you just let go of it. Or maybe share your feelings with others. You're just open. It's like this big opening in the September. Like, okay, I just let go. Okay, and now we'll get some maybe oracle cards. So we have Harmony. So that fits very well. So basically, you're probably like wanting to let go because you want this kind of peace, kind of harmony. You are just like maybe tired of, this anger all the time, or sadness, or maybe those conflicts you might have with this person or with this in this situation, whatever it might be for you. You just want to, like, you know, get it over with, because you might be realized that the only thing that is keeping you kind of in this situation or with this person is kind of your feelings that are still attached to this person or situation. Okay, and the general kind of energy for the month of September for you, Scorpio, is the Angel of Truth. Yeah, so truth. Yeah, basically that's very simple here. You wanting to know how it really is. You don't want to look at this situation or person by your lenses of your mind, of your beliefs. You just want to see the truth and you want to let go. You don't want to kind of perceive the situation anymore in the way you used to, because you maybe realize that that might not be what you are kind of believing about the situation, might not be exactly the truth about the situation, and that's just the way you perceive it. So yeah, the energy about the in the September for you, Scorpio, is basically about the truth. You want to know the truth. You don't look anymore by the lenses, your lenses, and you don't filter anymore. You don't want to filter the reality by your beliefs, right? Okay, so the next card is the Knight of Cups reversed. The clarification is that you are doing all of that because you feel like this thing is actually keeping you down. Like, what you need right now in the month of September is to get up and start doing something. But this thing, those feelings related to this situation, this person or whatever, are keeping you down, are keeping you kind of like locked. They don't let you like go after your dreams and have this motivation, etc., etc. They are just like, you know, you can't move unless you let go of that situation. It might be also a legal situation, like with money, with, you know, those kind of stuff. That's why you can't keep going. So you kind of realize that it's better to actually let go of it, okay? So the last card is the Angel's Advice, okay? Angel's Advice, you know, whatever it might mean to you, but however, it's think about this, okay? So whatever it might mean to you, but I kind of get a feeling like in the month of September you are already like done with thinking. That's the point, like you are done with thinking, and you know, like, you know, in this deck there's not really a card that says don't think, don't overthink this. But it might actually be that this advice, like think about this, whatever it might mean. Or even the thinking about this will help you. Like if you will think about this more and more and you realize that kind of holding on to those feelings, anger, sadness, whatever, to this case, to this person, actually brings you nothing, it might actually help you. I actually might make you more clarification on that actually. So let me just do that. So September for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, what's the energy, what's the clarification for September for Scorpio, September for Scorpio, September for Scorpio. Okay, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you kind of realize that there's something more important for you to focus on now, because you feel like you are kind of deep inside of you, you know that you are kind of guided by those feelings of sadness, anger, or whatever. You just, by holding on to this case, person, feelings, or whatever it might mean to you, you kind of know that those feelings inside of you are kind of guiding you, but they are not guiding you in the right direction because you are guided by your ego in reality, because that's your ego which is still holding on to those things. That's why you need to and you want to let go of those, because you feel like they are guiding you in the wrong direction, not in the direction you want to, because I kind of get a feeling like this situation you are now trying to let go of is kind of related to your dreams and how you perceive your reality, how you make your decisions in life. So it might be this bigger kind of thing that is kind of having a big influence on you. And I feel like you know deep inside where you want to go or whatever, what is kind of your goal. And that card actually tells the similar thing. It tells about going for your dreams, having the ambition. But in the reverse, it's like the opposite of that, kind of like you not being able to kind of go for them. You not having ambition, you kind of being, not going for your dreams in reality. And this is telling about guidance. So hello. It's like you being guided by the thing you don't want to, but deep inside you know where you want to go, and you know you shouldn't be guided by those feelings. So yeah, I think that's enough of clarification. I think this reading was very clear about what's going on. So Scorpio, I hope the reading resonated. If it did, it will be awesome if you will just let me know about this in the comments down below. I would very much appreciate this. If you like the video, leave a like, and if you want to see my face a few times a month, then subscribe. Especially that I am going to do some changes of my channel, and yeah, there will be just like, a little or a big change. So I will be trying to make more of a quality videos, and it's possible that I will be changing my content a bit, because what I am now doing is not really working for me. That's why also this video will be probably short, because I am trying to kind of make my videos kind of shorter, so it is kind of easier to watch them than if they are kind of like 30 minutes long, or I wouldn't want to watch those too, but okay. However, that's it. So have a nice month. What else? I guess that's it. Take care, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.